Hey everybody, welcome to Crash Course video number 3 with me, Christy Riley. Today we will be talking about the motives for imperialism. There are 5 key motives for why superpowers in Europe would imperialize or try to take over and control other countries. The 5 are exploratory reasons, political reasons, ideological, religious, and economic. So we're going to be crashing through the 5 of those in the next few minutes. So let's begin. The first one, the exploratory reason. There are really obvious reasons for why other countries would want to control others. And the first one is because of land. They wanted to map out new territory. They wanted to claim it for their mother country, wherever they came from. And they wanted to profit from that land. And that goes into some of the other reasons for imperialism. They also wanted to identify natural resources that came with the land, what they could extract out of it. The second reason is political. So when other countries want to take over other countries, usually, it's to, like we said, gain land. And in that land comes people and ideas and resources. So politically, they wanted to be richer than everyone else. They also wanted to have a much stronger tie politically to other countries. And that went hand in hand with wealth and owning countries. And especially to control governments and change those governments into what they wanted them to look like. Essentially, copy what they thought were properly run governments. Okay, and the third reason for imperialism is ideological reasons. Everybody came with their own ideas of how they wanted their country to run. So what these imperializers did was they had a goal, and their goal was to improve non-European ways of life. Okay, they thought that their ideas were better and the Western European way was the way to go. And they wanted to make others more like themselves. That is a natural phenomenon over Europe for centuries. They also wanted them to adopt European perspectives and allow these other citizens to understand that Europe and European ideals are the way everybody should operate. The fourth reason is a religious reason, and that is one of the main motives for exploration and influence all over the globe by all countries, but mainly superpowers. We're mainly talking about Great Britain, France, Spain, China, Russia, countries like that. So religiously, they wanted to convert native people to practice the religion that they chose, which mainly was either Christianity, Catholicism, or Islam. And to make all these people understand that their religions and their ways of believing are wrong. Europeans had very, very strong points of view, and they were never those to back down. And essentially, they also wanted in the future to change the way that other generations were brought up, so that they were brought up more in the European way of life. And that was crucial to owning and extracting and influencing these countries in as many ways as they could. The last and final reason was economic reasons, going back to those resources that I talked about earlier. Most countries wanted to gather information on the nations that they were exploring, and they wanted to see what they were made of. And one of the biggest things that they are made of is everything geographical. What kind of natural resources do they have that they could use to sell and trade to other countries to become rich? That was the main economic reason for imperialism, was to make money. And with all that said, those are the 5 main reasons for the beginning of imperialism: exploratory, political, ideological, religious, and economic. Thanks, peace and love.